Hi friends, are you ready to have fun with me and Ms Meghan?
Hi friends, how are you? I wonder, which animals are pets? Take a look at these pictures and let's decide which animals are wild and which are pets. When you see a picture of a pet, put your hands on top of your head.
Elephant, cat, lion, dog, hamster, kangaroo.
How are pets and wild animals different? I think it's because pets usually live with people, and wild animals usually don't live with people. Last week, we met a few of Fitz's friends from the library, and we sorted all of our pet friends into groups. We put all of the dogs together, all of the cats together, all of the fish together, and all of the snakes together. Today, we would like for you to meet a few more of Fitz's friends. Can you figure out how all of these pets are the same?
Chocolate, Murphy, Georgie, Louie, Indy, Chestnut, Lilo, Freddie, Smitty, Alice.
Did you figure it out? Just like Fitz, all of these animals are dogs. Today, we are going to do a STEM challenge. We are going to build a house for this little stuffed dog. Let's get some building materials together. I will be using some cardboard that I cut off of some boxes, some tape, a ruler, and a pencil, and scissors. If you decide to use scissors with your project, please remember to use scissors with adults only. Let's get started.
To build a house for my stuffed dog, I measured how tall, long, and wide my stuffed animal is, and then cut cardboard to fit. Grown-ups, you can talk with your child about their stuffed animal's length, width, and height so that you build a house that is large enough for your child's stuffed friend. This is also an excellent opportunity to talk with your child about shapes. I made 2 long sides and 2 short sides, and then taped them together to make a rectangle. If you try this project at your house, use the materials that you have available. You can use cereal boxes, books, toilet paper or paper towel tubes, or other recyclable materials to build a house for your child's stuffed friend.
Uh-oh. I have built a house that will fit around my stuffed animal. But how will she get in and out of her house? I think I need to make her a door. So first, I will measure how tall she is. Next, I will measure how wide she is. Now, I am going to mark the cardboard with a ruler and a pencil so that I know how big of a door to make. My stuffed animal is 7 inches tall and 4 inches wide. So I'm going to measure a 7-inch door, so that's 7 inches tall and that's 4 inches wide. And now I have a little house with a door where my little stuffed animal can walk inside. There she is. But now I have another problem. How will I keep her safe from the weather? What if it rains or what if it's windy? She's going to get all wet. How could I fix that problem? You know what? I think my doghouse needs a roof. To build the roof for my doghouse, I taped several pieces of cardboard together and then set them on top of the house in a triangle shape. And there you have it. Now I have a little house for my stuffed dog. If you and your child built a little house along with me, then you have a brand new toy for imaginative play. You can encourage your child to act out their favorite stories or pet care using their new pet house. Grown-ups, using recyclable materials for imaginative play is good for the environment and for your child's development. Building with items in your house encourages problem solving and critical thinking skills. How might you use the items in your house to build a home for one of your child's stuffed animals? Are you looking for inspiration for stories to retell with your child? You can borrow a few of Fitz's favorite books from Howard County Library System. Visit us online at hclibrary.org to search the library's catalog, place requests, and schedule contactless pickup. Everything Pets by James Spears is from National Geographic Kids. This book explains which animals make good pets, the things that pets need, and what pets can do. I love the colorful photographs and facts about each pet. This would be a fun book to look at with your child, even if your child isn't quite old enough for the text, because you can talk about each animal and play I Spy with the different pages of the book. Like this page. I spy with my little eye a pet with big eyes. It has a shell and pinchers. I see it at the bottom of the page. Can you find it? Look closely. All right, on the count of 3, I'm going to tell you. 1, 2, 3. It's here. the hermit crab. I also really love about this book, on each page is a furry fact about pet friends and the language of your pets, how your pets communicate with you through their bodies. Really neat story, or really neat book. Everything Pets by James Spears, part of the National Geographic Kids collection. Harry the Dirty Dog by Jean Zion. When Harry comes home covered in mud, his family doesn't recognize him, and they get very sad because they think Harry is lost. Will Harry be able to show his family that he's come home just a bit dirty? This story reminds me so much of Fitz. Sometimes he also comes home very dirty after playing outside. That's Harry the Dirty Dog by Jean Zion. And last, a very silly story, Bark George by Jules Pfeiffer. Something has happened to George. When his mom says, "Bark, George," George says, "Meow." His mom wonders if something is wrong. George is a dog, and he shouldn't say meow. What is going on with George? Find out in this fast-paced, funny story, which would be really, really fun to reenact with your child. That's Bark George by Jules Pfeiffer. Do you ever wonder what it's like to have a dog as a pet? Today, I am going to show you how I take care of Fitz. Every morning, Fitz goes outside for a quick walk after he wakes up. I have taught Fitz to go potty outside. He also eats breakfast. He does both activities every morning, but I let him choose which he wants to do first. Sometimes he chooses to go outside to potty first, and sometimes he chooses to eat breakfast first.
Fitz, do you want breakfast or do you want to go potty? Do you want to eat or do you want to go outside? Oh, we're moving toward the door. You want to go outside? Do you need to go potty? Okay, let's do it.
After breakfast, it's time for me, Fitz's mom, to get to work. I work at our house, so Fitz likes to help. Sometimes we make videos for you. Sometimes we have live virtual story time with our friends. And sometimes, like today, I have paperwork. Fitz stays close to me while I work. Around lunchtime, Fitz reminds me that it is time to take a break. So he goes back outside to potty, and when we come back inside, he gets lunch and takes a nap in his bed. Fitz wakes up from his nap ready for the rest of the day. We go back outside for a walk, and then we practice new tricks. Like today, Fitz learned a new trick. He learned to walk around a cone. In the evening, Fitz helps me make dinner for our family. He eats his dinner while his family has dinner. Sometimes he needs to go back outside to potty after he eats. And then he likes to relax with me and his human dad in the evening. We brush his hair and we snuggle. Sometimes we'll watch TV and sometimes we read books. Just before it's time to go to bed, Fitz goes back outside for one last potty break. We brush his teeth, read a story, and sometimes sing a song. What is your favorite bedtime story? Fitz, go to bed. Good boy. Which story? Fitz gets in his bed with a special toy. His yellow duck keeps him safe at night. Do you have a special toy or blanket that keeps you safe at night? We say goodnight with a kiss. Thank you so much for spending some time with me and Fitz today. We had a lot of fun building a house for a stuffed animal with you and showing you what it is like to have Fitz as a pet. Until next time, stay safe and well. Fitz and I will see you again soon. Bye!